Hello, welcome back to Straight Hating. This is episode 31. We've made it. We're still going strong. Thank y'all for watching and tuning in. So let's get to it. Tonight, we're going to do something special for y'all. On the different sections, we're going to make some calls in, some call-ins, and hopefully we can get the people on the line so they can help, they can participate in the podcast. These are fans, also supporters, Straight Hating Podcast, so let's hope it works out. Alright? Welcome back. This episode is brought to you by Straight Hate NTM Fashions and More, an online store selling a new brand of merchandise called Straight Hating. Go check us out. Cop the merch. Go to straighthatingfashionsandmore.com. That's straighthatingfashionsandmore.com. I'm your host, AC. Now, before we start the first section, Tashia Mac's not here with us today. She's out, busy, working, making that dollar bill, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see, can we call her in and see can she break free real quick. Let's see what we could do. Hold on one second. Hello, Tashia Mac. This is Straight Hating.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly.
Awesome. What's up?
It's good to have you online. You busy?
Nah, I just make time for Straight Hating, baby.
All right. I'm not gonna hold you up. I know you got things to do, so we're gonna do some football tonight. You cool with that?
Oh, definitely, because you already know. I'm ready.
All right. Here's a recap of week 14. Now, I called this one. The Baltimore Ravens beat the LA Rams at home at the M&T Bank Stadium, going into overtime and winning 37-31. What's
Y'all
it?
got lucky.
Nah, that was a tough game. I watched the game and I'm like, man, this game had me on the end of my seat. I'm like, man, what's going on? But they brought it through, man. I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So, and guess what? Bringing the Ravens to 10-3. We're still leading the AFC North. Still leading the entire AFC. Giving the Baltimore Ravens the #1 seed with 4 more games left to play in the regular season. What you guys say about that?
The Miami Dolphins coming for y'all.
Oh, they lost their game, so we took the spot now. We're not tied no more. Last week we were tied for first place. Now we took the lead. So right now we're running the
4 more games.
4 more tough games going on. So we ready. Now we'll see. All right, we there, and we're the #1 seed. All right.
You can blow it.
Just gonna do what?
Yeah, I can blow it.
Nah, we strong. We going strong right now. Number 2, I call this one. The DC Commodores managed to pull through this week and not lose a game on their bye week.
So you give it them the win?
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all a win. You know what I'm saying? Y'all man's not gonna lose this week. You know what I'm saying? So hey, DC Commodores, good looking out.
How they win a game?
Huh?
How they win a game that don't even count? Bless their hearts.
Hey, that's the only one. They something gotta count. Something gotta count. Now the next.
Yeah, okay.
Right. It was early on a Sunday morning. Hey. All right. The next one I didn't call. This week was crazy because everything was different this week. All the underdogs, they was doing their thing this week, man. So this one I didn't call. The Patriotards stepped up their game and beat those sorry ass Squillers 21-18.
I bet they was like, hey, they was on a high rank.
Every Squillers fan I saw or spoke to, they was down. They was feeling down. Like I was rubbing it in. I was just rubbing it in. Y'all got beat by the Patriots. Oh my God.
I know, right?
They might as well just give up.
Ain't good. But I think they're still in the running for the playoffs, though.
What? Okay. They might make the playoffs.
Like a wild card or in the hunt or one of them things. So they're still in the running because, you know, y'all division suck more than y'all AFC suck more than you think they do.
Actually, we're the top division in the whole league.
But I said the league. But y'all being in the top, yeah, that says so much about y'all league. Y'all suck.
The league as a whole.
Yeah, y'all suck. As a whole.
Talking about football altogether. All right. The next one I didn't call either. The Jets beat the Texans 30-6. I
really had too much to say about that one.
I didn't see that coming at all. Not those 6 points.
Nobody cares about the Texans or the Jets.
Right. They're not going nowhere.
We're number one Texas team that matters. Carry on.
All right. The next one I called. The New Orleans Aints beat the Carolina Pussycats 28-6.
I was wondering how that game was going to go.
Well, we know it's going to be 0 or 6 or 3, something like that. So,
Both of them suck.
the next one I didn't call.
Trash.
You said they trash.
Yeah.
The next one I didn't call. The Bengals beat the Colts 34-14. Ooh. That's
Man, come on now. It's the Bengals and the Colts.
That's my division. I gotta tell them. I gotta give it to them. You know what I'm saying? The next one I didn't call either. The Buccaneers beat the Falcons 29-25.
Yeah, them some hard games to call.
Right. This week was crazy. Now the next one I didn't call either. The Browns beat the Jaguars 31-27. That's my division. They still, I didn't call it.
Why you didn't want the Browns to win? You called the Bengals?
I didn't call the Bengals either. I didn't call Bengals or Browns.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
The next one I didn't call. Huh?
There's a lot of didn't calls coming up, huh?
Yeah, another one I didn't call. The Bears beat the Lions 28-13. That
one I probably would have been with you because I thought the Lions probably would have won that game.
Right. The next one I called. The 49ers beat the Seahawks 28-16. I'll tell you it's gonna be the 49ers. It's gonna be 49ers.
What's their record anyway?
Huh?
What's their record? Is they 10-3 too?
Let me find out for you right now.
I thought they 10-3. 11-2. 11-2.
I'm not sure why you want to know anyway. I mean, you can't beat them. They're 10-3. They're 10-3. 49 10-3. Huh?
Yes, we can. Put a bomb on there, have a Obama win president. Yes, we can.
Okay. Y'all hear her talking about. Yes, they can. All right. The next one I didn't call, and I still don't believe it. The Vikings beat the Raiders 3-0.
Okay, then that's going Lord does go from last week with that 0-6.
3-0. What kind of boring ass game was that?
That's the newest boring game. Yeah,
what kind of?
Nobody can score a touchdown, seriously.
And they scored the points the last few seconds of the game. That 3 points.
There wasn't no fans in the stands again.
They was all mad. They gotta be. The next one I called. The Bills beat the Chefs 20-17.
Yeah, I know what the Chefs are. I tell you, the girlfriend purpose, I'm telling you.
That's what it is?
It's that girlfriend girlfriend curse. Whenever a successful girlfriend be with a great football team, the team goes down, son. They go down. When you hear them people talk about it all, whether it's ESPNs and all of that, I bet you they talking about that. I bet you they're saying the curse of the girlfriend or something.
Okay.
I haven't been able to watch them, but I feel it in my spirit because I feel the same way. Like, okay, I told you that when that Jessica, it started off with Jessica Simpson, bless her heart. And Tony Romo.
Now the next.
It was the curse of the girlfriend.
The next one I didn't call either. It was an unbelievable game. The Dallas Cowgirls somehow beat the She-Goose 33-13, getting a 20-point lead.
They did what? Somehow. You can't believe it. I try to tell y'all. Like, we in this. We in this for the run. We ain't backing down. We cleared a 3-2. Put some respect on our name.
Oh, my goodness. I had to hear this crap all week.
We got some tough games coming up, too. Like the Eagles game was supposed to have been tough, but that was easy breezy.
20 points. Y'all killed them. 20 points.
They in trouble now, boy. Look out, Super Bowl, because here we come. The Cowboys are back, baby.
Well, this is y'all year again. This is y'all year.
Every year is our year.
This is their year. Okay. All right. The next one I called, the New York Giants beat the Green Bay Packers 24-22.
Green Bay Packers 24-22. That was a good close game right there.
Yeah. The next one I didn't call, the Titans beat the Miami Dolphins 28-27. That's what sprung us to the number one seed.
What was this for?
28-27.
Oh wow. Oh, they breathed by them.
That's what got us to the number one seed right there. That loss.
Yeah. Yada yada.
This week, I got 6 out of 15 right. I have 9 wrong. They killed my average this week. They killed me this week. I was so surprised by everything. So.
Well, you will only think I got 8 wrong if you would go for the Cowboys. I mean, every week I be telling you to go for the Cowboys. You're persistent, but you don't want to believe me.
Right.
Like, come on, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you with your stats. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But okay. you want to sleep on my team, Charlie? That ain't the way to go. Listen to your co-host.
Y'all do a little.
Listen to the woman.
Y'all do a little something right now. A little something. So.
Hey, we must be doing a lot of something. We got the same ranking as the mighty Baltimore Ravens.
Okay, and
we got the same ranking as the mighty 49ers. Like, come on, bro, put some respect on our names.
All right. Y'all get some respect. Y'all get respect. And speaking of the.
Say that again.
Speaking of the mighty Baltimore Ravens, here's my Week 15 predictions. The mighty Baltimore Ravens will beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 42-38 on Sunday, December 17th at 8:20 p.m. with an 8:20 spot Sunday. We all gonna be watching that. We all. What?
They felt bad for y'all to give y'all a night game.
Oh man, yo, we up there. We representing. You see,
well,
I got.
Just let you know, Trevor ain't going for that.
8:20. Y'all watch it. Don't miss it.
Trevor ain't going for that.
It's gonna be a hot game Sunday night. It's gonna be a hot game Sunday night. Make sure you watch it too, Tashia Mac.
It's gonna be a hot loss.
A hot game. Cause you know why?
It's gonna be a hot loss for the Ravens.
Tashia Mac, you know why?
The Jaguars gonna eat them birds.
You know why, Tashia Mac?
Why?
It's Ravens Nation, baby! Cuckoo!
Flu season, bird game.
Whatever. And on Thursday night, December 14th, is only one game. The Chargers will beat the Raiders 27-16. Now, on Saturday, there's a game. There's 3 games Saturday. Did you know that?
Really?
There's 3 games Saturday, the 16th. The Bengals will beat the Vikings 35-6.
You going for the Bengals?
That's my division. I'm not going for the Vikings. The Bengals.
I tell you, don't be talking about Daddy King now.
I want to say the Vikings gonna win because that make more sense for me to go for them instead of the Bengals. But I gotta make sense with this. That's my division. I don't want the Bengals to win, but they're gonna beat them. They're gonna kill them.
Yeah, okay.
The Colts will embarrass the Squealers and beat them 42-7.
I did lost last week.
They got to lose. They need to go ahead and lose. Keep them crying. Keep them crying. And then the Lions will beat the Broncos 17-16.
17-16.
I think it's gonna be a close game. Now, and back on Sunday, December 17th, the New York Giants will beat the New Orleans Saints 27-14. The Browns will beat the Bears 34-20.
34-20.
The Falcons will beat the Carolina Pussycats 19-0.
You ain't got to do them like that now.
Yeah, they do themselves like that. The Packers will... Huh?
They're going to get 6.
Maybe 3, but I'm sticking to 0. The Packers will beat the Buccaneers 32-27.
Okay. This is a funny prediction.
Aaron Rodgers should be returning on week 15, but it's not confirmed yet. So with that in mind, the Jets will beat the Dolphins 22-17. Huh?
He gonna go out first. If he do return, he gonna go out in the first quarter, and they gonna lose.
When he went up the first quarter the last time, they won the game.
Yeah, but this is gonna be the opposite. Because he come back at the end of the season. That was the beginning.
Yeah, he's refreshed. He was refreshed. Now they about to play. They about to do their thing.
He ain't trying to be fresh. He's still hurt.
Well, they need to go ahead and.
He hurt, bro. He hurt.
They need to go ahead and beat the Dolphins. We need that.
I don't see it.
The Patriots is stepping it up right now. So they'll beat the Chefs 28-16.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Hell, they beat the Squealers. They might beat the Chefs.
Yeah, but the Chefs are fed up. They mad. They gonna play mad, and they gonna play ball. They gonna cut their butts.
I bet they lost the last couple of games.
That's why they gonna cut their butts, because they play well.
The Patriots, they're sick of losing. The Patriots had a losing season, so they won last week. Now the last 4 games, they're gonna try to do something.
Yeah, but they ain't be able to against the Chefs. I don't know about the other teams, but nah. I don't see it. But we'll see. We'll find out Sunday.
Hell, we was wrong last week.
No, you was wrong last week.
All right, I give you that. Now the Texans will beat the Titans 21-18. The 49ers will beat the Cardinals 37-13.
I hope them damn 49ers lose. Excuse my language. I hope the daggone 49ers lose.
They're not. They're gonna beat the Cardinals.
They are. They're gonna lose, Eric. They're gonna go down, XD. Down in the dirt, okay?
It's not gonna happen.
Where they belong. Back to them coal mines. Where they belong. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Going to the coal mines.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you. The next one, the LA Rams will beat the DC Commodores 27-13.
Hey, how they play? I don't know who gonna win that game.
What you mean, the DC Commodores?
Both of them.
The LA Rams gonna do something. They gonna. This is DC Commodores you're talking about. DC Commodores. They're gonna take them out. No problem. And the last game for Sunday, the Bills will beat up on the Cowgirls and win 32-27.
No, I gotta call my uncle right now and let him know ain't nothing happening.
I bet you concerned though. The Bills gonna whip up on y'all. Y'all be crying. Huh?
You know what's going on when you think this is the nene? They ain't about to do no whipping.
Hey, they gonna watch you whip. Dude, I don't know how to do no damn nene. I'm up here trying to do it. Huh? Alright, but y'all winning streak's coming to an end. Before you hit the playoffs.
When the season's over with and we win the Super Bowl.
Oh my goodness. Now that's delusional.
No, you're delusional.
Everybody can have dreams though. Now Monday there's one game Monday. The Seahawks will beat the Eagles 24-21. We gotta root for the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Okay.
I will agree.
Okay. So it's good.
You ain't got nothing for me.
Okay.
I'm in total agreement.
Gotcha. So we
with
got
your prediction.
we gotta make a phone call to them and make sure they handle business.
I already did.
Okay, gotcha.
I talked to Russell. I said, sorry about what happened between us, But hey, if you're mad at us, go ahead and get back at the Eagles. That's the best way to take it out on us.
Right. So I got you. Now, that's a wrap on football. Again, the Baltimore Ravens will beat the Jacksonville Jaguars Sunday night at 8:20 p.m. So make sure you watch the game. And as always, you want to say anything before you go, Tashia Mac?
Yes, the Baltimore Ravens is not going to the Super Bowl.
Well,
Dallas Cowboys, we going in there wide open. Who's going to be our opponent? I don't know.
Well,
maybe Miami Dolphins. It's going to be the Cowboys and the Dolphins in the Super Bowl. You heard it here first, baby. Straight hating.
Well, that's wishful thinking. You know what? Guess what?
That's what I know. I'm going to say that girl off of Waterboy. That's what I know.
And as always, it's Ravens Nation, baby.
Murray game.
It's good talking to you. Don't be careful out there now.
I appreciate it. I hope your predictions, majority of them, I hope you, be right on a couple of them, get your little percentage up. But other than that, if you ain't betting on the Cowboys, your percentage ain't gonna never be right. Just remember that going into the future.
Alright, I hear you, Tashia Mac.
Alright. So y'all, this is Tashia Mac, and I'll holler back.
That's right. Peace.
Peace out. Y'all have fun.
Gotcha. Straight hating. Later.
And always thank y'all for watching.
Definitely. Alright. That was Tashia Mac joining us on the sports. Right now, we're going to get into some politics. She didn't want to be joining the politics anyway, so I'm going to hit politics a little bit. Now, on the political side, here are 3 things you shouldn't say as a president of the United States of America. Number 1, a president should never say, fuck you. Here's the reason. As a leader, you have to show respect and handle things in a respectful, professional manner, despite the situation at hand. It just decor. You know what I'm saying? You're a president. You represent a continent, a people, a country, and talk to others in a professional way. You should never say those fuck you, and all kind of stuff. That's something people in the street should do, not the president of the United States. Number 2, a president should never say, I'm gonna blow up shit. This phrase in itself should be self-explanatory, but just in case it isn't, using this phrase for any reason at all, other than preparing yourself to actually do this, shows a lack of maturity, a lack of sanity, and a lack of stability and the inability to resolve problems in a rational manner while under pressure. Just imagine somebody has a power to actually tell people or blow up something, and then you run around to them, and you get in your feelings and stuff, and they be like, I'm gonna blow shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's a damn scary situation. You know what I'm saying? A president should never do something like this, because it's just dangerous for everybody to have that kind of attitude. And number three, and this is last but not least, a president should never say, I want to be a dictator. Saying this publicly, privately, jokingly, and especially in a serious tone displays a huge red flag that shouldn't be ignored. This should never be ignored as said by a president. I want to be a dictator. Well, with all that being said, according to CNN at www.cnn.com, former President Donald Trump appears to double down on a recent comment he made about only being a dictator on the first day of his presidency. I'm about to play your clip right now.
His polling numbers go up. As he seems to be getting more support from the Republican Party, he's also ramping up his rhetoric, including mentioning that dictator comment one more time over the weekend at an event in New York. Take a listen.
Dictator for one day. But the New York Times said, and you know why I wanted to be a dictator? Because I want a wall, right? I want a wall, and I want to drill.
One thing just to point out here is that this was an answer saying that he wanted to be a dictator for a day when he was asked by an ally, Sean Hannity, over and over again that if he were to be reelected, would he abuse power? And instead of answering directly, he deflected and said that he would be a dictator for a day. And as we have seen, as his poll numbers continue to go up, as it seems to be inching towards the nomination, that question was a response to a number of anti-Trump Republicans and Democrats who said that if Trump were to be reelected again, that they believed that he would be a dictator or abuse power. And again, when he was asked that directly, he deflected, and now it seems that he's doubling down on that line.
Here's a problem. Y'all heard it from his mouth, directly from his mouth. And then the people were cheering on, like, yeah. Every one of y'all doing drugs? Are y'all high at these occasions or these stuff? I mean, I can ask these questions because I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm also a United States veteran of the military, the United States Army. I'm a DAV as well. And as a veteran, going into service for my country, and as a black man, African American, these things mean something. And you are a president of the United States. I'm going to be a dictator for a day. And everybody cheering him on. Yeah. It tells me the level of intelligence that this. Well, we in an era of intelligent stuff. We got what do you call it? Laptops, iPhones, all the different stuff, and different ways to communicate, all that kind of stuff. We got even fake people running around, Android people. And then the people, actual people, the real people, seem to be like zombies, programmed individuals. It's a scary sight to see that people cheering and want to be ruled by a dictator, someone being a king. You do this, and they bowing down to a person versus this is probably a free nation. Now, if it was in that type of society back in the day like this, then you know you have to have a king, a ruler, all kind of stuff. And that's a different whole economics, a whole situation, a whole cultural experience. And this is what they want. It's the fantasy of let's have our own king. The desire of saying, well, we have a king in our nation. So, and that's what we on to. We on this fantasy, this king fantasy. And he's playing right up to his people. I'm going to be your king. You're a dictator. You're going to follow me. We're going to rule. What the hell are you ruling? We don't do those things no more. Like we don't go fight and go off the war and stuff. We go into war and stuff, but not like that. Not like that. You watching too much TV. Too much TV. And first of all, this dude has never been in the military. He ran from the military. Never been in a fucking war. Never went towards a war. But he's fucking rude to everybody, every nation. Years ago, he had an interview. Before he went into office, he said, if I want to go run for office, I'll just run for the Republican Party because they're stupid. His words, I can shoot somebody middle of Fifth Avenue and no one would do anything about it. His words. This is not my words. He says this stuff. This guy committed 41 plus counts of crimes. But you want this guy. If he goes to prison, you guys still think he should be president for doing crimes, for molesting and raping people, for stealing money, from opening up different companies and bankrupting people. He opened up a damn college, stole money from the damn people, and closed it down. Come on, people. I can't believe he became president in the first damn place. All right. I don't know what this U.S. People, I don't know what the hell y'all thinking. Now, I'm not saying everybody in the Democratic Party makes it. I believe the Democratic Party, the Republican Party ought to be cleaned. The House should be cleaned, start over from scratch, and keep those who are willing to work with one another, even with differences of opinions, work with one another, but go towards helping the people go from one step to another, going forward. Not pushing up stuff to go back and forth, bickering and arguing about stuff that don't matter to anyone. We tell kids all the time, I said this many times before, we tell kids all the time, behave when you go to school, behave when you go in public. Don't try to avoid arguments and stuff, try to handle things. How can we teach our children this stuff when we have our presidents and our congressmen and House of Representatives, people who govern and rule and run and make laws in our country, do those exact things? I mean, even though politics is a bullshit topic, a crazy topic people don't like, we have to discuss this stuff. We have to at least know what's going on all the time. And I'm going to still give you something every time on my episodes. Something, because we need to know what's going on. We're going to end that. That's my take on this. We're going to end the politics now. And we're going to go to the everyday stuff and situations. So with this one, I have another caller. She's another follower, a great fan, a real nice person, real nice individual. And she enjoys our show on a regular basis. She's a subscriber. And I want you guys to subscribe. Please go subscribe. Go to YouTube. If you can't get to other channels, go to YouTube. or whatever platform you're on. Subscribe, please subscribe, like, and put comments. Subscribe. So let me call our next person. Hopefully she's available. Let's see real quick. All right, hopefully we get an answer.
Hello?
Hello, Miss Ebony.
I'm so sorry.
This not Miss Ebony?
Who is this?
This is AC on Straight Hating.
Who?
Straight Hating?
Oh, hi, buddy.
Okay. I see you had to screen the call, huh? Make sure you got the right person. No bill collectors.
Yeah, it's me. I'm just now about to get off work.
All right. So, are you able to do the talking right now?
Yeah, I can do it right now.
All right, we live right now. I was actually, I know you're gonna be rushing to get work done, so we're not gonna hold you up. All right. Well, the person I have online is Miss Ebony. She's a great fan, a great person altogether. The topic of the day for everyday stuff situations is reparations. Are you okay with speaking about that?
Yes.
All right. So let me give the viewers some information about it first. Reparations is the making of amends for a wrong one has done by paying money to or otherwise helping those who have been wronged. Also, let's see, it says reparations for slavery is an application of the concept of reparations to victims of slavery and or their descendants. There are concepts for reparations in legal philosophy and reparations in transitional justice. Reparations can take many forms, including practical assistance to the descendants of enslaved people, acknowledgments or apologies to peoples or nations negatively affected by slavery. Now, why we need reparations for Black Americans? Black Americans are the only group, now again, Black Americans are the only group that has not received reparations for state-sanctioned racial discriminations. What do you say about that, Ms. Ebony?
That sounds good. I agree.
Yeah, we're the only people who have not been acknowledged for wrongdoings being done to them. Only people who've not been given reparations. Other cultures have received reparations already, but not Black African Americans, and that's sad.
That is sad. And I wonder, why is that?
Well, my take on this is, if you think about it, if you give reparations, the way things are going right now, if you give reparations to African Americans, this is what they'll be accepting. They will be acknowledging that they did something wrong to African Americans. So the acknowledgement part is very hard for European Americans to accept. They have brought this case to Congress already several times. Once in 2019, I think again also 2021. It went there and then they went to a dead still because they couldn't agree, and then people all went against it. Majority of people went against reparations. Here's the big key. When you give reparations, that means you have acknowledged that you did wrong was done to people. You agree with that?
I agree.
Now, when you acknowledge wrong done to people, that means somebody on the other side of it has done the wrongdoing. What they can't accept is the acceptance of of holding that wrongdoing on themselves or their ancestors. Now that's one. Second thing, once you pay reparations, not only you acknowledging the wrongdoing and accepting the wrongdoing, you have to now do an apology because you did somebody wrong. Now you have to do a public apology because we did these people wrong, so we have to pay them what they're owed, what they're due, as far as money, land, and other situations as well. And also, when you do reparations, this goes against white supremacy. You can't have reparations paid to black people admitting a wrongdoing and still have white supremacy. Because this will have to destroy the white supremacy base. Because you're admitting there was wrong done, you did something wrong, now you have to put laws in place to protect those people you did wrong to. Now, not only that you have to do that, you also have to start teaching people year-round of what the wrongdoing was in Black History monthly, World History monthly, because this is a wrongdoing across the world. But we start here in the States doing reparations. This slowly eliminates and destroys that base of white supremacy and white bigots going against black minorities or African Americans. Do you agree?
I agree.
So that's one reason why they won't do it. Because now they got to feel like, because right now they have laws, they're trying to set some laws in 41 different states. I did this in a couple of my, few of my episodes back, that they actually, this is a bill, people can look this up. It's not my words. This is actually out there. You can look the bill up. It's like 41 different states, no, 32 states have 41 bills out. Stopping black history being taught, or anything of Jim Crow, or anything segregation, or anything like that in any schools. And they teaching that slavery was actually a good thing to black people. It actually benefited both black people and white people. And black people agreed to be slaves to help them out financially and all other stuff as well. Teaching them a trade and all that stuff. It actually was a good thing. That's what they're teaching in schools now. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, it's about 32 plus states who actually passed 41 bills. A few of them will still be looked at, and the others, I got to check and see again how many more have increased. It's only 50 states, and most of them have passed bills to get that stopped, resolved. It's not just Florida. I know Florida is the only one been in the news because of DeSantis, but that's not the only one. They're prohibiting black history to be taught, and they're changing the narrative of how it's taught in schools to the young children. See, if you teach the young children this, as they get older, they think slavery was good. They're saying slavery actually was a good thing. It benefited both parties, and black people agreed to it, and white people agreed to help out black people. So they teach that to young people. As they get older, they still believe that, because you still have older generations that still believe that same thing, and they're older than me, and they still believe that's exactly what happened. So if you teach that to the young kids, as they get older, they're learning this stuff. So if they're learning this and they say, well, slavery actually is a good thing, what's the obvious thing they're going to do? Let's do slavery again. It was actually benefit everybody. It's like more mind control. So I know we started off with reparations, but that's going to be the main key basis to unraveling all these things and creating a starter line to stopping white supremacy and getting laws to help black people. That's my take on that.
That's crazy, yes.
You got any input you want to add to that?
No, I think that's crazy. Yes, I agree.
Did you know that was going on?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I've done a lot of research and study on it, and there's a lot of people opposing it. They think it's a waste of time to do reparations, and they thought it was wrong. And some people have wrote down in these words, they said it's bullshit. So This is what our people. This is what our United States think of us.
Right.
So I've been trying to do this to make people aware of what's going on. It's not like a propaganda or something like of me just stating stuff and just saying stuff, coming up with stuff. This is actually stuff that you can look it up on CNN.com or other places too. So people are not aware of these things. So they have to be aware of what's going on. And it's going to take both black people and white people to stop this, because racism is not going to go away. It's not going to go away as long as there's people that still believe that there's no wrong being done, and they're scared and they teach their kids the lies and stuff. Because if you think about it, if you teach truth on one side, that means you got to teach truth about the other side. If they tell the truth about black history, that means they got to tell the truth about white history.
Right.
So in order to keep the lie going, you got to double down by saying nothing was wrong. And actually it was a good thing. So, and you can see sometimes, I know you can still see people's faces a lot of times. They still say, I know I see it every day, that there's people that they have to say something because they come by, kind of go by me, but they really don't want to say nothing. I heard a lot of people say I'm racist. They call me that.
You're far from racist.
But as long as they say
You're
this,
real. You're not racist.
right? And they think, well, if you pro-black, that means you're anti-white. I'm not anti-white. I'm just being anti-something. White supremacy is anti. White supremacy is anti-everything.
Exactly.
Right. I'm not anti-anything. I'm pro-black because I'm for getting the truth to my people, learning the truth, speaking the truth, and getting the help for my people that's come. Because a lot of us are in the dark as well.
Yeah, you're for truth for black, but you're not racial.
No. And in fact,
you work with white people every day like I do.
right, yeah, and you see it in their attitude and they feel and whatnot all the time. So, and here's the difference: when people say, "Well, black people are racist and white people are racist," okay, racism. Let's say black racism does nothing against white people. But white racism does a lot against black people, because racism, racism is a stepping stool, or let's say like a nail over someone's head. If you have power that will stop somebody from getting to a higher place, or stop them from achieving something, then that's racism. That's racism.
Exactly.
That's why.
As racism as a white person, because they can make certain things happen.
Correct.
We can never.
Correct. That's why black people can never really be racist, because we could be prejudiced against someone. We never could be really racist, because our racism doesn't stop or hinder anyone from achieving anything. It doesn't stop no white people. But white racism can stop black people from doing anything.
Yes.
Correct.
If they take us down, they take us down. That's over.
Right.
We can never take them down.
Correct. So that's what people.
They still act like we're the same and we're equal. No, we're still not.
Nope. And then the Constitution, it says we're 2/3 of a person, 2/3 of a human. In the Constitution, we're 2/3 of a human. We're not even a whole human.
Right. Like we're animals. Like they call us monkeys.
Right. So when people say, well, we're all equal, no, we're not. We're still considered 2/3 of a human. It's not even a whole human. So,
right.
And the thing when people say, well, we gotta fix the rules and stuff. No, you can't. When you fix something, that means something was broken. That means it was broken, that means something was whole at one time, or right. It was never whole, it was never right, so it can't be fixed. But what it has to be is corrected. When you correct something, you have to make a change to make it right again. To make it right, period. That's when you correct something, you make it right. So the Constitution and all the laws in America has to be corrected, not fixed.
Right.
So I'll tell you what, I thank you for participating.
I thank you for calling me, bro.
I definitely appreciate you. Please, please, please stay. We love you. Please stay a participant, a follower, and let other people subscribe too. Tell other people to subscribe as well.
I will, bro. I promise.
And you have a blessed night.
You as well, and I appreciate you and your family, and thank you for taking time out.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that ends that segment. I think it was great. She's a great person. And again, what I said, I hope a lot of people understand it and learn something from it. Because this is what's needed to be done in our society. The one we go to is the latest game reviews. I got a person to call on that one too. Hopefully he's awake. So we'll do the latest game reviews. Let me call him real quick. This is my guy. His name is Ian. In fact, he's the one who recommended me to do game reviews. Let's see. All right, let's hopefully he gets on. He gets in here.
Hello?
Mr. N, this is Straight Hayden. How you doing?
Hello?
You're live. You got a few minutes?
I do.
All right. This is N. He's a good follower, subscriber. He's the one who gave us the idea to actually do the game reviews. So it's good to hear from you, brother.
Yeah, you too, man.
All right. Let's go ahead and begin. Now, right now, as of today, according to IGN at IGN.com, the top 5 game reviews are you ready, brother?
Yes, sir.
In number 5 spot, Baldur's Gate 3. Have you heard of that?
I have. I've been playing it today and yesterday.
You like it?
Yeah, it's alright.
It got the number 5 spot in the top reviews. In number 4 spot, Warhammer 40,000, subtitled Rogue Trader. You've heard of that one?
Yeah. I have. It came out recently.
Oh, you got all these games, man. Now, in the number 3 spot, is the game is called The Finals.
I've heard of it, but I'm not sure when it was released.
Okay. The number 2 spot, the game is called Avatar. The subtitle is called Frontiers of Pandora.
Yeah.
You play that one?
I have not.
Okay. And then the number 1 spot, the game is called The Day Before Early Access. You heard of that one?
Oh, yeah. I have. Trainwreck.
It's a train wreck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and just a side note, I recently found out that these reviews, the top reviews and stuff, doesn't necessarily, these reviews mean that these games are the most reviewed in a certain time period and not necessarily the best games to play out there in the gaming world. You agree?
Yep.
So I was thinking, well, this could be the best games to play, but that's not what it means. It means it's just the most reviewed, top reviewed in that time period. And the number one reviewed game the day before early access turned out to be a disastrous game to play. As you just said, it was a train wreck. It's a zombie game that people, they said that game was just suck. In fact, it was taken down shortly after its release. Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah, they took it down shortly after release. And they said for anybody who bought the zombie game, if you're looking for a refund, you know, you should go ahead and go to IGN at IGN.com to get more details, or go to your local dealer and whatnot. And that was the number one game, number one review. I guess because of it's a bad. I guess bad reviews are almost like good reviews. I mean, what do you think? You still there?
Yes, sir.
All right. I personally feel the best game review that I've mentioned before is still Spider-Man 2 with Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Did you play that one yet?
I have not. I do not have a PlayStation.
Man, that game, it seems like I gotta get me a PlayStation 2, man. Isn't it PS2?
It's only on PlayStation exclusive.
Oh man, what kind of game console you have?
I have an Xbox.
Xbox. So is that like the top game console?
New generation Xbox, yeah.
Okay. So what games do you recommend?
Well, I would recommend the Baldur's Gate 3 for more turn-based D&D type RPG game.
Okay.
Or if you're looking for something new, maybe new Call of Duty if you're into that.
Okay. I think I did a review on that one couple episodes back, Call of Duty. You said that's a good game?
I haven't checked it out, but I think it's alright. Just like any other regular COD comes out nowadays.
Gotcha. All right. And what you think about my reviews, man? So
I
far.
think they're alright.
Okay. What can I improve on?
Maybe checking out what games will be coming out for the season.
Okay.
Like upcoming games to be released.
Gotcha. Okay. Is that something different that's different from the reviews, right? That's like,
Yeah, just making note of what other games are coming out for what platforms and whatnot.
okay. And different platforms. Okay. Hey, I'll tell you what, man. I definitely appreciate your participation, man, and being there with us, man, all the way through, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's my buddy Ian. He definitely he's been there. He's a subscriber, and he definitely loves the show. So, hey, brother, thank you, brother, man. You have a good night's sleep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you take it easy, bro.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
All right. All right, so I gotta take note of that so I can do the reviews. Also find out, he said, with the different games that's coming out, the new releases that's gonna come out. New releases, okay. So I definitely, I'll have that on the next episode as well. New releases that'll be coming out, and the different the game platforms. You know, the new releases and what platforms they're playing on. So if you can take a note of that. And that could remind me, so I definitely want to make sure I do that. Now, here's the 5 movies and shows I recommend to watch or not to watch. The first one, Children of the Whales, 2017 anime show on Netflix. It's TV 14. Gives a thumbs up. Definitely go watch it. The second one, Green Snake. It's a 2021 animation, TV 14 on Netflix. Has fantasy and adventure. It gives a thumbs up. The third one, I think it's Godmother or Godmothered. Godmothered. It's called Godmothered. It's a PG. It's on Disney Plus. Has singing. It's a thumbs up. So it's like a musical. Not really, but got some singing in it. It's not really a musical, but got some singing in it. It's a thumbs up on that one. The next one is Leo. The movie is called Leo. It's PG. Netflix. It's on Netflix. 2023 animation movie. Has singing. Is that more like a musical? Or just a little bit of singing? Okay. And it was given a thumbs up as well. So definitely go watch those movies. Let us know what you think about it. The next one is called Promising Young Woman. It's rated R on Prime app. Has dark drama. A 2020 movie. It might be triggering. I'm not sure what that means. Might be triggering. Is that a good movie? She gives 2 thumbs up for that movie. So go check it out. Let me know what you think about the movies we talked about. Give me your comments. And if you have something that you want to recommend, a movie or a show, let me know in the comments, please. Where I can get information out on the next episode, upcoming episodes. Okay, that's a wrap on this episode. Thank you, my supporters, for supporting my online store and podcast. Please continue to give me your feedback. I definitely appreciate it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll give you a shout out. If you have to, please go to YouTube. If you go to YouTube, type in Straight Hating TM Podcast, and my podcast will come right up. Or go to other platforms. But the easiest one is YouTube. Go there, subscribe. No matter what platform you're on, please subscribe. Subscribe. Don't forget to check out my online apparel store called Straight Hating TM Fashions and More. Go check us out on straighthatingfashionsandmore.com. Thank you for watching or listening, depending on what platform you're currently using. Follow my podcast on straighthating.castles.com for video podcasts and straighthatingpodcast.buzzsprout.com for audio podcasts. I'm also on Spotify, YouTube, and several other platforms. And I'm your host, AC. Talk to you later. Peace.